Axis Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Axis Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
You are listening to X-Tremitiez ENT Talk Show, and we're on iAccessRadio.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the greatest dawn internet radio show on the planet to start off your midweek off in the right way. It's the X-Tremitiez
ENT
Talk Show on our Access Radio worldwide. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You can log on right now to ouraccessradio.com. Tune in radio app, the simple radio app at Our Access Radio. Our Access Radio app on the App Store. Facebook at Our Access Radio. Twitter at Our Access Radio 1. YouTube at Our Access. That's right, 365 Live. Twitch at Our Access Radio LLC. Mixcloud at Our Williams. Streaming TV on the Boxcast app. On your smart TV, the Roku, the Fire Stick, the Apple. Anything that has the capability to forecast us worldwide. DAYVON Franklin.
Jose Rivera.
Right here and about to give you the best that the world needs. How are you doing, my brother?
Man, one day at a time, maintaining yourself.
Oh, man, doing well. Kind of sore because, back into the workout thing. Even got my elder sister involved.
Right.
And she's doing the 5 a.m.s as well as the 7 p.m.s with me. I'm impressed because she's retired.
Okay.
And, she's like, yo, if you don't exercise, you die quicker. I was like, there you go.
Yeah.
And that's a fact. So shout out to my big sis, Ruthie Dimples, for joining me on the journey. So, health is wealth, as we always say.
Yes, sir.
And, how was your weekend?
Oh, my weekend was pretty damn great. Pretty cool. Had a little bit of, little taste of the atmosphere, a little, sunshine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
The good weather?
Yeah. It was kind of cool. It was kind of cool outside, but it was nice to, be able to, be out and see, see the illumination of the area. I love how New York City lights up when the sun hits it. So, you know what I'm saying? It's always cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what's up. And aside from that, people were acting up because the weather was pretty good. People were playing basketball, shorts, no shirt. And it's like, it is the middle of the winter.
It wasn't that warm. But I tell you what, to their defense, when you're moving around and you're running, your blood pumps up, so you kind of warm up, you kind of heat up while you're on the court anyway. So you know what I'm saying, that's always defense. Hey, what's going on with you, Tyrone Gatekeeper? My man right there.
Behind enemy lines.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right. We have our guest here, and his friend was like, why is Chucky inside the cup there? So, shout out to Behind Enemy Lines, Tyrone Green. That's your Chucky doll there. Always bringing him out on stage. And I see he be co-hosting with you and of our brother Wiz Wiz.
Yes, sir.
All right. Me, myself, I went up top, up there to Orange County on Friday. Came back down Sunday.
Okay.
And went and auditioned.
Ah, for what?
All this talk you and I had about auditioning again and stuff. And then, I wasn't going to do it, but my brother, David Aviles, Puerto Rican Flags Up, shout out to him. He called me. He told me, yo, I've been recommending you for the past couple of years and all this and that. And I was like, all right. So I was the only one in the suit there. He was at the 520 building on 8th Ave.
Okay.
And once we got in there, you had dance groups. You had all different ethnicities, which I found unique.
Okay.
And it's transitioned. Hey, Irma.
Hey, Irma.
All right. And, I, of course, tried out for the MC.
Okay.
And there was only like 4 or 5 of us. But there was mad singers and all that stuff. So the girl I went on right after,
Okay.
the judges were all influencers that you see on Instagram and all. Ken Stars, Black Rose, a few other people. And, this girl, I was standing in the corner and I had nowhere to go. Because once you go into the room, they're all on the table. It's like 20 of them, the DJ and the performer. And I'm over here in this corner because they bring you in 2 at a time.
Uh-huh.
So this girl puts on a song about lick, suck, and all kinds of duck and stuff, and they was like, yo, cut. It was like, you do know this is a family event, right? It was like, it's the 116th Street Festival. It's like, yeah, there's gonna be kids. So then I went on after, and I was like in my suit and stuff, and I threw on my, my radio voice. Well, they said they thought they was in WWE when I did my whole persona.
I told you.
Right?
Right.
And they were ready to throw chairs at each other and shit. I said, oh, shit. They had me dying. So they was like, yo, just freestyle, man.
Right.
So then I just did my radio voice. And they was like, everybody's like, yeah, that's what we want. I was like, these crazy nuts. Mm-hmm. So the very next day, I go on Instagram, Black Rose and 116th Street Festival posts the girl.
Right.
But Black Rose is acting out like she was the girl, dancing like her, rapping like her,
Right.
and doing all this gyrating. And then he was like, no. You do know this is an event for kids and all the judges going through, right? Like American Idol. So then it was like, no. And then she was like, but I can sing. They was like, no, get out. So then I commented, yeah, that was the girl right before me. That was a hard seat to fill. After that, I sat in the hot seat.
Wow.
So, shout out to everybody that's trying out. There's going to be another trial of tryouts. And shout out to David Aviles for actually contacting me and telling me, there's going to be 3 stages. So, the opportunities.
Man.
Yeah, I haven't been selected yet, but, I just
Good luck.
I don't like to compete. You know what I'm saying? I just but it did put a little butterfly in my stomach, which I haven't felt in years. I was like, why do I have this? Do I got to go to a bathroom? I'm not going to the bathroom here. You know what I'm saying? There's like 50 million people that went into that bathroom. I am not going to go in there and catch something. So I went and it was just the butterflies. And then once I walked out, I let out a fart. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. Some gas. You know what I mean? And I left something there for everybody to just enjoy.
Nah, but on the real side, and give you your flowers, you do that shit very well, my dude. You know what I'm saying? You do what you do, and
Thank you.
All blessings to you and best of luck to you. I know you're gonna get that shit. Right?
Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Manifest it, right?
Yes, sir.
And shout out to you as well because Tyrone from the Legend Show told me he had a conversation with you and all. And we got some great stuff we're gonna be doing.
Oh yeah, man. He was telling me some stuff that he was doing that he was doing mostly, and I'm intrigued with that. You know what I'm saying? I want let him actually discuss that. We bring him back on the show or whatever have you not.
But he told me something else where you're gonna be on a project working with him. This is something on the side. I don't know if he elaborated with me and how it's going in. That's why he spoke to you after a post you put up and you guys had a conversation. Then the conversation evolved. And he's telling me, yo, this and that. So you got some great stuff coming up. And as well as on the 16th, March 16th, please tune into the Legends Show on 12:30 on BronxNet, as your boy is going to be a part of a panel. We're going to be speaking about living with individuals who suffer from dementia.
Yes.
I currently, I moved back down here. I'm working here, even though my house is up there. I'm living with my mom.
Yeah.
And she has that life alert box. And, me being there with her, she's already set off that box 4 times when she's gone to the bathroom in the 4 a.m. hour, right? And I get up at 6:15. Well, now I'm going to start getting up earlier. Yeah. But she hits that box when she goes back down to hit the bed.
Right.
And I guess because it's so close to the bed, I hear my mother fighting with this box. And the box is actually fighting with her. Because it's, agents on the other side.
Right.
But they scream like she's deaf. And I hear it all the way from where I'm sleeping. I get up and I got to run to the room and say, no, she's okay. She just touched the box by mistake. Because if not, the firemen will come like they did the last time and broke down her door.
Yeah.
So those...
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Hello, Luz Milagros.
And shout out to JC in the building from Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Love that area.
All right. And, those of you who are living with someone who's suffering from some type of disability because of their elder age, please look in on them. Yes. Elder people don't like to drink water. They like to drink a lot of caffeine, coffee, tea, or whatever. They don't eat the proper foods, right? Because they resort back to that childlike memory and behavior. Right. And every once in a while, they'll throw some stuff at you that'll leave you like, where did that come from?
Right.
But, I want to say shout out to my mom because she's still cooking for me. This week she cooked a couple of times. Yeah. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, wow. The blessing that God still holds.
God bless your mom, man.
Thanks, brother. Thanks. Man, and I feel that the reason why the transition with the job and everything, because I was always away from her. Now I'm with her every day. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm closer to my siblings who I hated, and we're getting along.
Well, I tell you. Right. Yeah.
It's crazy, man, the way life works, and because of the times we live in. Yeah. Revelation, as you and I always speak, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And what is it that you say? You always say it's time to do what?
I say it's time to seek his face and get close. But I also told you everything happens for a reason. And sometimes things work out best when you don't even know. So just let it rock. You know what I'm saying? But to the show, I think that's going to be an excellent show that y'all going to be on that panel, the whole notion. And he was talking to me about some other things some other ideas, some other shows that he wanted to do as well. But for that topic and for what you was explaining and the situations that you're going through, and a whole lot of people that's going through the similar situations, which I want to also lay something on you later on about some things that I've been as far as remedies. So
okay,
we'll talk offline.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying, I think that's going to be a great show. I think it's March 16th?
March 16th at 12:30. So tune in to the Legends Show at BronxNet. Yes, sir. All right, so let's
Carmen Guido, how you doing? Appreciate you. Oh, speaking of BronxNet, before we get into the thing, you know what I'm saying? Sorry to cut away, but Mr. Star was on TV recently, man. Didn't you send me a clip?
Oh, yeah, but that's gonna be later. That's gonna be later when we're going into the salsa segment, because our guy is gonna be a segue into But that was cool though. That was cool. I totally forgot about that. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your boy Trump. Here he goes again. He had another recent gaffe. He set off a firestorm of arguments about his cognitive decline. Ooh. Because he keeps talking about Sleepy Joe, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody's saying how Joe can't even keep his words or sentence together. Uh-huh. Well, your boy went, according to the Daily Digest, at the Conservative Political Action Conference. While speaking at the Conservative Political Action Conference on 2/24, the former president appeared to forget the name of his wife, Melania. While introducing her, and then moments later called her Mercedes. When Trump was asked, and they did the Saturday Night Live skit, they asked him, what kind of car would you like? Melania! And then they said, all right, what's your wife's name? Porsche, Mercedes, Acura, Honda.
Right.
They said, what's your kids' names? Tom, Joe. Like, this is what he's saying. And he's speaking about Sleepy Joe, who can't even stay up or walk up and down the stairs. This guy's losing his mind. He's about to, run against Joe again because he won the Republican primaries and most of the states that he's ran against Nikki Haley right now. His boy is about to retire because he says, I'm not taking another 4 years of Trump. Speaking about Senator Mitch McConnell, he's going to step down as Republican leader at the end of the year. This is ending his time as the longest serving leader in Senate history. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sure.
That chicken-looking dude with his throat. The Kentucky Republican who has served as GOP leader since 2007 made his announcement in a Senate floor speech earlier today, right? An election to replace him as leader will occur in November, with his successor taking charge in January. Well, you already know that the Republicans are running around scared because there's three types of Republican parties right now, right? There's the Rat Party, meaning Republicans against Trump, and then there's the Republican Party of Lincoln, and then there's that other Republican Party with these people that swear that there is no coercion with the Democrats or the liberals. So they got to sob all that out, and they say that the Savior is coming back to unite because he was there before and they were strong. This is the mindset that they got, all right? And he's going to come back and unite like he's He-Man and call all the Thundercats together, and they're going to take over. That's the type of comedy we're going to be living. Last time he was good for TV, but now he's just acting like he's Looney Tunes because he's throwing cartoons type of speech everywhere. And since Mitch McConnell's not going to be there anymore to stop him whenever he will make outrageous or outlandish remarks or back him when he was wrong, he says he can't take it. He says another 4 years of Trump is only going to kill him. All right. Now, moving on.
Shout out Paul Feliciano.
Fernando, that's right. Timbal, Perez, saludos. Luz Milagros, you already know. Now we're moving into the Justice Department. They find problems with violence, gangs, and proper conditions in 3 Mississippi prisons. I wonder why. Jackson, Mississippi is plagued with gang violence and sexual assaults. They say it's a problem in 3 Mississippi prisons because the facilities are short-staffed and inmates are sometimes unsupervised. You ever heard of a prison being unsupervised? The Department of Justice said in a report today that, the state failed to protect inmates' safety. Right. And that, they have controlled contraband and are starting to investigate, the harm and misconduct that's been going on for the past 56 years. 56 years, and now is when they're going to look into it.
I'm not quite certain whether or not I have to do a little bit of research on it, but I heard that they just passed laws going back to Jim Crow laws in Mississippi.
Correct.
Yeah, I just recently heard that.
Man, on our way in here today to the show, I'm going to digress right quick. I told you this girl was spray painting and I felt like I caught a high. Well, now I'm smelling the stuff coming in here and I'm starting to read, my notes, and I'm starting to feel like if I'm notey myself. All right, moving on. Idaho forced to call off inmates' execution after failed drug injection. All right. Idaho called off the execution of 5-time murderer Thomas Eugene Creech, who has spent more than 4 decades on death row. This morning, after a medical team was unable to establish an IV line to inject him with the fatal drug. The fatal attempt means Creech's death warrant has expired. And he has returned to his cell, reported that the Associated Press authorities announced a press conference for 11:30 local time to announce if he's going to be retried. because it took more than 40-something years to kill this guy. And the one time they try to kill him, they can't get it right.
It's probably not meant for him to be killed. They better take a heed to that.
I mean, he committed 5 different murders, though. That's a serial killer, isn't it?
Oh, is he?
Anything after 3, he committed 5.
Oh man, the devil in the flesh.
There you go. All right, now for some entertainment. Lil Wayne, Summer Walker, Lotto, Gucci Mane are set for an inaugural Togetherland Festival. The artists are amongst the lineup set for the upcoming Togetherland Fest. Thanks, Miguel. The inaugural Southwest Urban Music Festival will take place on May 25th and the 26th at the historic Fair Park in Dallas, Texas. So anybody looking to get to that concert, please do so now, because they say that they anticipate it's going to be over 150,000 individuals attending that concert. And if you know anything about attending a concert and the dangers of it, what happened with the Travis, right?
Yeah.
And people got stampeded and all. Always know you got to take precautions. If you're a person that suffers from claustrophobia or you can't be around large crowds, do not go. Don't try to prove anything to your friends, like a lot of you try to do for the gram. Just don't go, and you might just save your own life. And last but not least, Poppy Diddy Puff Daddy, once again. He's being sued by a girl for a rape in 2007 when she was 17 years old. Aside from that, he's also being accused by his former security / turned producer / turned sex slave, Ron Jones.
Nasty
He
work,
went on
boy.
to say and drop names about Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh wow.
for one. And who was the other person that I told you? Huh? The other guy. Now he be all in love and hip hop. Come on.
Oh, you talking about oh boy. Oh man, yeah.
Come on, man. You guys be posing like you're something for the ladies, but you know, behind the sheets, you start to weep when the truth comes out. Diddy throwing parties with naked men, dancing, showing their genitals, slapping their behinds, and saying no homo. This is all for fun. That time that Kevin Hart was at his house having a party. Kevin Hart is now exposing Diddy. Why? All right, pay attention, ladies and gentlemen.
Boy, they dumping all poor Diddy, boy.
All right, Paul Feliciano. All right, speaking to Madeline. All right, and you know, we just want you to know that if you do attend any of these parties, please do not take any pills. Don't take the blue, don't take the red, don't take the white, don't take anything at night that's gonna make you feel like you're taking flight.
And keep your eyes on your drink. You step away from your drink, don't drink that shit no more.
I mean, but people still do it.
Yeah.
Don't think also because you're with a group of friends and you tell a friend, hold this, that they're not gonna put that drink down.
You didn't see him roll it, don't smoke it.
There you go.
So
Because if you're gonna smoke and you feel a weird toke and you choke, you know you're gonna end up looking like a dope. So don't end up doing the rope-a-dope behind those prison cells, because you're gonna end up like 50 talking about Diddy when he gets locked up behind that jail cell. And then the guys that are gonna be like 7'2" are gonna go right behind him and say, take that. All right, because it's coming. Oh, and there's some news that Jay-Z is next after Diddy's taken down, because he was a part of the whole R. Kelly thing that people forgot about. Remember the Best of Both Worlds? Remember when he went on Jay Leno and he went on Letterman and he threw R. Kelly under the bus because R. Kelly just left the concert and went to McDonald's and came back after the concert was done after eating 2 cheeseburgers. Jay-Z said, what'd you do? He said, I was hungry. All right, let's go to the weather. Right now, it's about 50 degrees. The high was 58. It's going to be a low of 43, 100% of chance of rain. Tomorrow, it's going to be partly sunny, 45, a low of 31. Friday is going to be a high of 45, low of 29, sunny. Saturday is going to be a high of 50, low of 38, 90% chance of rain. Sunday is going to be a high of 60. That's right, 60. A low of 47, partly sunny. That's where everybody's going to come out with no shirts and shorts and act like they can wear a G-string and come out and act out. Watch them. Monday's going to be 55, low 48, cloudy. Tuesday, 55, 47, 40% chance of rain. Wednesday, 53, 45, 50% chance of rain. Thursday, 54, 43, 60% chance of rain. 54, 43 for Friday, 50% chance of rain. So, what am I telling you? Starting Monday all the way to Friday next week, although it's going to be a medium of 52.3 degrees, it's going to be very cloudy. You're going to feel like you're in Seattle, so just be easy. All right, have an umbrella. And don't just go outside with a sweater. Wear your little fleeces. You know, wear a sweater with a fleece because this is pneumonia weather. And there's a Norvasc or Nor something type of new thing that's going around that people are getting viruses in their stomach. They think it's diarrhea, but it's actually a virus that's going around. And I've seen an uptick at the job where people are coming in complaining of stomach pains. It's because you're not washing your hands and you like to touch each other and kiss each other. Stop it. If you're not in bed with the person, don't kiss them. Just air kiss. I love you. That's it. Don't touch me. I'm not gonna die for you. That's what that is. Hey, people don't think the viruses are real. How you think 5 million people in the United States died? That wasn't coincident. Trump admitted it. It was airborne after the fact because he didn't want to cause panic. So now whenever the news puts out something that's out, oh, that's just propaganda. Stupid. It's being brought to light because doctors have to put a report in the communities. So pay attention. Although you hate the news, pay attention to when they say that there's stuff going on with an uptick. And if you don't believe in the vaccines, at least stay your ass home so that you won't go outside and get sick. Unless you have to go see the doctor or you have to go, to work or school, wear a mask, carry around some sanitizer. I'm not telling you to be all paranoid, but I'm telling you to be safe because safety is the best way for you to fight anything.
True that.
All right. So, coming up next, we got a great person that I know for many years. The guy's a stand-up person, personally. He's not one of those people that has an air underneath them. He's done some phenomenal work for the community.
Right.
And he's been given prestigious awards by the community. He's also performed some unique events. We have his EPK, we have his MP3 and MP4, which are all promotional use, because we want people to go onto his site, right, where he has all his music and he has all his socials. Because what we do is, whenever someone comes here, what we do is just push the artists and their numbers go up. And they always come back and say, yo, I got another project. Let's get working. And, this guy here is a unique artist, and he's keeping the art of salsa alive. I love the fact that, we have somebody that can actually keep real music alive. And something that if you have the opportunity to perform with a band, that's the type of music you make.
Right.
And this guy is one of those exceptional individuals. We're going to take a short commercial break. We're going to come back with the one and only Javier Luis.
Yes, sir.
But just to lead into that, when I say short commercial break, we're going to go into what my brother right here was talking about, that promotional commercial on BronxNet on behalf of the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade, which they will begin taking applications for this year's 2024 Return to the Concourse in September, which X-Tremitiez ENT, our Access Radio, will be a part of.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to have lots of friends come out as well.
Yes, sir.
All right. See you in a few.
The Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade is back and bringing all the magic and excitement accompanied with each installation. And it all begins here at the Justice Sonia Sotomayor Community Center on Rosedale Avenue as officials and participants from the organization prepare for a major comeback.
We're not just a parade, we're an organization that helps the community with resources. We also want the community, especially the Puerto Rican community, to keep following their culture.
The Puerto Rican Day Parade is meant to be an annual tradition here in the Bronx, bringing together family, friends, and community members in the surrounding area. However, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the event was postponed ever since 2019. Now, with the coronavirus variants under a better sense of control, event organizers are optimistic about the turnout for their next launch.
What the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade did was invite a bunch of vendors of the community that are a part of this event once again for 2024 that will educate everyone on the advances of networking and bringing back the cultural heritage that's been missed because of the pandemic.
In preparation for this upcoming parade, local community members at the Sotomayor Center are partaking in arts and crafts stations, supporting local businesses and vendors, and having fun along the way. Pageants and cultural education are only snippets of the parade's itinerary. As the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade explains, the main focus is on the youth and getting them involved for future installments to come.
It is very important to teach our kids the Puerto Rican culture, keep it going. We just want everyone to know that we are not just a Puerto Rican parade. We want them to know that we are here to help anyone from any culture.
Reporting from BronxNet, I'm Chris Kimella.
Everything gon' be alright. Yeah, todo bien. Everything gon' be alright. Everything gon' be alright. Yo, fuimos. Todo bien. We here. Yeah. I hold you down, Dios, dame el poder. Te pide for my fam, no la voy a joder. Cuando tú tienes problemas me puedes llamar. You could count on me, ahí voy a estar. Anytime you need me, you can call me. Llámame por cualquier cosa. You don't have to worry. No pies que no sea miedosa. It's okay, don't worry. Anyone act up gon' get buried. Have hope to believe in faith. Trust me, I got you, you safe. Cause if I told you I'm there for you, always hold you down, everything gon' be alright. If I told you I'm loyal, I always got your back, everything gon' be alright. It's okay, todo está bien, everything gon' be alright. No te preocupes, no worry, everything gon' be alright. Tranquilo, chill out, there's no need to panic. Live with no fear, mi corazón gigantic. Lo tuyo fugazi y lo mío organic. Mi música mundial all around the planet. Cuando tú me necesitas, estoy pa' ti, no estás solita. Yo no voy a fallarte. I'm here for you, ayudarte. It's okay, claro. Come at me, a ti disparo. Achícame like cefalo. Spread love, not promise tomorrow. If I told you I'm there for you, always hold you down, everything gon' be alright. If I told you I'm loyal, I always got your back, everything gon' be alright. It's okay, todo está bien, everything gon' be alright. No te preocupes, don't worry, everything gon' be alright. It's the Jibarito Sanko Fuego. Someone please call 911. Everything will be alright. I can handle any situation. Nueva York is where I'm from. Everything will be alright. Cuidado, cuidado, cuidado por Montiroteo. Everything will be alright. Vivo positivo, miro mis scared and fail. Everything will be alright. Tranquilízate, I got it. Everything will be alright. Los haters hablan, pero I'm really about it. Everything will be alright. Estamos a fuego, llama a los bomberos. Everything will be alright. Le pide a Dios, ayúdame with both my hands up in el cielo. Everything will be alright. La 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 la. Everything will be alright. La 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 la. Everything will be alright. La 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 la. Everything will be alright. La 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 la. Everything will be alright. Fuimos. Todo está bien. Lelo, lai, lelo, lai. Todo está bien. Hip hop, Ibarito. Está bien.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are back live worldwide. The X-Tremitiez ENT talk show on our Access Radio. You could catch us each and every Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ouraccessradio.com on the 365 Live app. You can see us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Fire Stick, Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV, anything that has the capability for you to view us and listen. We are appreciative to each and every one of you, especially on the TuneIn Radio app. They are listening in right now. But I must say I'm impressed. Before the artist even came on, the numbers are up waiting for him. People are chatting in the chat. Keep them coming. Pretty soon we're going to put the phone number on so you could call in and speak to the artist as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great, great esteemed pleasure of introducing Salsero himself, Javier Luis.
What's up, guys? What's up? Thank you for inviting me. First of all, Jose, DAYVON, thank you so much. I appreciate this.
No problem.
This is
no
awesome.
problem. Yes, sir.
So, man, it's been great seeing your growth throughout the years and how you are very talented.
Thank you,
and
man.
you know how to work a room. You are a very genuine individual. And I say that from the deepest part of my heart because I've seen so many people that were around us that are not around us or even continue to work because, you know, an evil spirit doesn't get very far, especially in this industry.
Right.
But individuals like yourself that persevere and put in the hard work and, you know, do good from your heart, you get called upon by certain agencies and organizations because they see that you're a true angel sent from God.
Thank you.
So without any further ado, please let the world know, who are you, where did you come from, and where are you going?
Wow. That was a mouthful. Well, Javier Luis is my stage name. Brother, son, cousin, friend, singer, artist, and all that in one soul.
Right.
I was born in Ponce, Puerto Rico, and came to New York when I was just a baby, probably close to 1 year old, with my parents. And life's been an interesting journey. I started singing before I even started talking. You know, very interesting how this is the story my mom tells me.
Right.
And one of the songs that I used to sing as a kid, because you know our moms used to clean on Saturdays with their music blasting, Radio Wado, back in the days. And one of the songs was Que Viva Chango. And this was before I even started talking. So I would say that the interest for music started in my teenage years, young teenage years. Yeah, so a lot of things have happened since then, as you can imagine. And like Jose says, we know each other for a long time now, and it's been a journey.
All right, so when it comes to salsa,
Yeah.
what made you choose that genre versus merengue, bachata, or just freestyle, house, anything like that?
Well, I didn't. I started singing pop when I was a teenager. I started singing. I almost got into freestyle. I was into R&B a lot. One of my favorite artists was Stacey Lattisaw, Stephanie Mills, Luther Vandross, Diana Ross. Those are the people I grew up listening to. Michael Jackson, definitely.
Right.
So I was always trying to get into the English market, and I started recording when I was 16 years old. I started writing songs. I was a loner in high school, so I did a lot of songwriting in English. Alone in the cafeteria. I didn't want to deal with people. You know, public school in New York City was rough, if you know what I'm talking about. So I'd rather not deal with that. So I sat in the corner, I wrote, and I recorded. And I started sending out cassette tapes to all the record labels. And actually once, Clive Davis actually picked up the phone when I called the record label, and he kindly turned me down. He's like, "You're not ready, you know, keep practicing." I sent my demos to Madonna's record label, to everyone. I got all these rejection letters. Anyway, years of singing in English, my mom kept saying, "Javi, why don't you start singing something in Spanish?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm not interested." And then she kept on and kept insisting. And in the early 90s, I even got involved with singing with a gospel choir. I was with them for about 7 years. It was 40 plus members. I was the only Puerto Rican there. And it was very, very nice because the director of the choir, Professor Payne, may he rest in peace, made me one of the lead solos.
Okay.
So if anybody knows anything about gospels, one of my lead songs was "Speak to My Heart." But that lasted for a few years, but then my mom kept insisting, you know, sing something in Spanish. And then she wrote a song called Alma Chapada la Antigua, Old Fashioned Love. And she says, "Read this." And I'm like, okay. My first language was Spanish when I moved to Puerto Rico, but I'm like, what does this mean? You know, you got to break it down. And so she did, and so I took it and I created the vocal melodies around it. And I went out in search of a producer, and out of pocket, I went into the studio. We hired 12 musicians, and my first salsa song was in 1997. Didn't go anywhere because we weren't in the digital world yet, you know. But it was released in my first production in the 2000s, and salsa because that's what we played at home.
Right.
Salsa because I was born in Puerto Rico and that's in my blood. Naturally, I couldn't do anything else but salsa, you know. Yeah.
What about any merengue influences or anything like that?
Merengue, I would tap into merengue. I would tap into bachata. But I have no, I'll do anything that moves me.
Right.
I just won't do anything, but it has to move me. But it's basically salsa and ballad. I love a good powerhouse ballad.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
Yeah.
So, how are you about dance music like the disco wave? What's your feelings on that? Because I see that that's slowly but surely making its way through the music scene, but more of a poppy side.
Right.
And I see the dance steps are coming back.
Yeah.
You know?
Everything comes back.
You know, I was like, is that a
And
new
actually-
hustle or what? You know?
Yeah, actually, it never really goes anywhere.
It
but
doesn't.
yeah.
It doesn't. Everything is always a 360. You know, things come back renovated or changed a little bit. You know, I'll welcome it back. You know, disco, come back disco. You know, in a different form. Why not? Even with salsa music, you know, it has evolved a lot. It's evolved a lot, and you know, unfortunately, there's this like war going on where a lot of those that want to hang on to the classic salsa don't want anything to do with the modern salsa.
So, DAYVON, you saw what I did there? That's why I threw in, because I knew he was going to go with that. I knew it, and I was like, I'm going to say this, and watch how it comes all the way back to that. Because that's exactly what's been going on. Like when we go to these festivals, and DAYVON, you and I know, and I've told you, like when we go to Orchard Beach and stuff, and be like, yo, that's an old song that this and that. That's because the love of the original salsa, the love of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then there's a war, like he's saying, with this new salsa. Can you just pinpoint what exactly is the difference? Or why is there a war at it?
I think, and I'm a big fan of the classic salsa.
Right.
I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of Hector Lavoe. I'm a huge fan of Frankie Ruiz, Celia Cruz, Tito Puente. I think because of the explosion and because of the popularity of that time, there was a lot of performances, there was a lot of money to be made, there was a lot of tours, and salsa was everywhere. It was just explosive. And I think since, for me, 2001, when the Twin Towers came down, you saw a shift in a lot of things, including the salsa, and so from there on, people try to come back, and people are coming back, but with a new sound to appease the younger generation also,
Right.
I think we still stick, and I'm a firm believer of still using live musicians.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the modern is not adapting to the seasoned salseros.
There we
You know what I'm saying? I still don't get it, because with my productions, I'm what's called a salsa romantic. My songs are salsa romantico, but with a swing. We always keep in mind the dancers, because we don't want to bore the dancers either. So I think we mix the classic with the modern. That's the kind of formula I think we use with my music.
Right.
And and I get that.
Yeah.
I love that you mentioned that, because Al, if you could just put on that promo, the MP4, because when you listen to this, and I put it in Spotify when I did the post, and I was like, wow, it's coming up right quick, because it's unique. I love the sound to it. It's not your norm.
Right.
And that's what the difference is now, is that you gotta be different.
You gotta be
just like hip hop, because there's a million hip hop people, there's a million R&B people, there's a million now. Like you said, there's a new wave of salsa, and the newer generation, the older generation is at war with the younger one, and Mark Anthony's in like the middle of that.
He's in the middle,
because he supports the older ones and he brings that music to the new generation, right? And but then again, he's considered, but he's old school regardless, because he started out freestyle.
Right.
And then he transitioned with everyone else, right?
Right.
Which, I don't know, it gets me upset, because we're losing our salsa. La Faña All-Stars. I was talking to DAYVON and Big Al last week when we was promoting Black History with James Brown.
Right.
Right? You remember that plane ride?
Yes.
And remember how they were all geeked up? No one believes that story. They went all the way to Africa, and they played and played and played on that plane all the way till they got to Africa. 20-something damn out. Who the... That's salsa.
That's how it was. That's how it was back then, I mean, it was a party.
Right.
It was a party. The promo that you're going to play is a song called Refugio. Now, I've had songs. I've been recording salsa since 1997, and I have 2 CD productions plus a bunch of singles out there, and it's all out of my own pocket. I created my own record label, and because I wasn't signed, I said, why not just do it myself? So I signed myself.
Okay.
But
Can you hold on one second?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen of the world, did you just hear what Javier Luis just said? DAYVON, I see the smile on your face. You know why I'm saying this, right? Could you say that one more time, Javier? How you did what? You did what with yourself?
Oh, I opened up my own record label and I signed myself, because what was I going to do? Wait for somebody to come take my hand?
And who was the best investment? You
Me.
yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for that education right there, because people still get into the music business still in this day and age with all the digital stuff, and they still don't understand what that concept that you just stated right there.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to, because if you wait, you're going to wait forever. You know, I mean, there's so many people out there trying and trying and trying, and they're not going anywhere because they're hoping somebody comes and grabs them by the hand. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. You know, you might be lucky, but my journey's been a long one, and leading up to Refugio, I got lucky. I got lucky after, and you know, especially after the pandemic.
Right.
You know, the pandemic shut everything down, and people. But I saw my colleagues still doing things. You know, they were recording and they were posting on Facebook, and you know, it's been going on. It happened for like the 2020, 2021, and I kind of felt like, damn, what am I doing? What's happening with me? Because I wasn't doing anything.
Right.
You know, and you know, I kind of went into some kind of depression, you know, and I didn't tell anybody. Nobody knew because I hide it behind my smile. And last year, I started re-recording my very first song that I did in '97. It's still under the shelf because I didn't want to release it. I wasn't very happy with it. Comes my friend DJ Julio Ponce, who's a DJ, very well known. Huge personality, and he's been telling me for years, Javi, we got to sit down and talk. Years went by. Last year, he's like, we got to sit down and talk, and we talked, and then he says, we're going to invite you on the show with my friend Noel Vargas, and we're going to do an interview with you and play your songs. I'm like, great. They did. After the show, Noel Vargas, Julio Ponce, and I stayed online, and it was just the three of us. And he started throwing all these songs at me, Noel. And I'm like, damn, that's hot. That's hot. I like that one too. But there was this one song that I said, I have to record that one. And he said, okay, let's keep in touch. Let's talk about it. And when the time came, he flew me out to Orlando, put me up in a resort. And we recorded that song and a ballad in one day with at Eric Maldonado's studio, Paris studio, plus Hector Mestre, who's recorded Tito Nieves and Mark Anthony, all these people. It was an intense experience. I tell you, I almost fainted in the studio. That's how intense it was. But Refugio was born from that, written and composed by Noel Vargas. I tell you, this man is a genius.
So without any further ado, we're going to show this promo. And the reason why we're only giving you the promo is because we want you to go, like I said, like we do all our artists. We want you to go onto their sites. And later, after the interview is about to conclude, you're going to get all the information on where you could go to get Javier Luis music and all. But without any further ado, Javier, introduce it.
Refugio by Noel Vargas featuring moi, Javier Luis.
Mi refugio es poder amarte y desearte con ansias insaciables, navegar cada esquina de tu cuerpo y hacerte mía una y otra vez. VMP Records, dale swing.
Hey, so you told us how the song, you know, came to light.
Yeah.
How, you know, it was birthed. Now, the people that worked on it.
Right.
You spoke of two other individuals, but I hear like some good music there, different instruments.
Right.
The arrangements. Who did all the composition and all? Was it you in collaboration with them or?
No, it was all Noel Vargas. Noel Vargas, he brought in some musicians, and I have the list of musicians in here, but to go through it, it'll probably take time. But Yeah, Noel Vargas, Hector Mestre, the vocals were recorded there. The mixing and mastering was recorded there. All the instruments were recorded at Eric Maldonado's Paris studio in Orlando. And I didn't expect it to come out the way it did. You know, I was just nervous the whole time. And, you know, us as artists, and you know, we're the worst critics. We could lay down the best vocals, and I'm always overthinking everything, and I'm like, I don't know. And then when Noel presented me with the final product, I was like, oh, you're fucking kidding me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. You're kidding me, really? And so, you know, I just have to say, it's very rare that you get somebody who you can connect with in the industry. You know, whether it's the musicians or a songwriter or composer, you need somebody who you can actually connect. Your soul's got to connect in order for something to work. Right. I always believe that, especially with the musicians. We got to feed off each other. We got to feed off the audience. You know, if the audience is not feeling me or I'm not feeling the audience, it's not going to work. But I was presented a few songs before I met Noel, and I kid you not, I was presented about 20 songs, and I didn't feel any of them from different songwriters. You know, I guess I'm picky, but I think you got to be. You know, you just don't want to put your voice on anything.
That's a fact.
I mean, that's all a part of knowing your worth.
Yeah. And knowing Noel, I mean, wait until you hear the stuff that he's coming up with next. It's crazy.
So we have
It's
another
crazy.
track for you, right? We have an MP3 out, and we're gonna just let everyone listen to this because I like the feel of this track right here.
Okay.
And I want everyone to pay close attention because I like the melody. I like everything about it. So you know, be sure to call in right after when we come right back after listening to this. 347-708-0216, 347-708-0216 to speak to Javier Luis, DAYVON, and myself. All right, without any further ado, here we go.
Me voy, pero un día volveré. En mi viejo San Juan, cuántos sueños forjé en mis años de infancia. Mi primera ilusión y mis cuitas de amor son recuerdos del alma. Una tarde partí a esa extraña nación, pues lo quiso el destino. Pero mi corazón se quedó frente al mar en mi viejo San Juan. Adiós, Borinquen querida. Adiós, mi diosa del mar. Me voy, pero un día volveré a buscar mi querer, a soñar otra vez en mi viejo San Juan.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's just a snippet of a classic that Javier Luis just took upon himself to bless. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're calling in right now, so I believe we have people calling in. And be
Call
sure
you live.
you sure to just speak when the mic is on. Caller, you are live.
Muy buenas tardes, good afternoon, guys. Listen, an amazing show. I had to come in. My name is Julio DJ Ponce. I'm so happy and humbled to see my brother from another mother, Javier Luis. Yo, my brother, so proud of you, man.
Thank you.
I had to call in and tell you right here, live in front of everybody.
Thank you, Julio.
The sky is the limit, bro. We're going to go farther than that. Yo, man, love, man. Guys, excellent show, okay?
Thank
I
you,
love
Julio.
you, papi.
Bendiciones.
Fuerte abrazo, mano.
Gracias, papi.
Julio, he just gave you a big shout out right before you called. So, you know, you play a big part in his work. So, big shout out to you, man.
Listen, I always tell my brother, God's time is perfect. El tiempo de Dios es perfecto. Okay? So, you know, whatever's happening to him because it's his time. Okay? 'Cause God wants it that way. Okay? You just got to hang on and just keep going forward without looking back for nobody, brother. Okay? I'm going to step out and let some other people come in because I know there's a lot of people that love this man. Okay? So, my brother, I love you, bro.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks for the call. All right. That was a great call right there. Caller, you live?
Hey, hi there, Javier. This is Paul, your buddy in San Francisco.
Paul from California. I never met him before. It's always been on Facebook.
I'm sorry. I won't take up much time because I'm sure there's a lot of other people that want to chime in on, put their 2 cents in. But all I've got to say is, bro, I'm looking forward to seeing you live in person and hug you, shake your hand, and the whole night.
Thank you,
in
brother.
June when we go to Puerto Rico, God willing.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great show.
Likewise. And, fellas, excellent show. Excellent.
Appreciate you, man.
Now, I'm an old school dude from way, way back, but this is off the hook. Great show. Keep it going.
Gracias, Paul.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, buddy.
God bless. All right, ladies. All right, caller, you live.
Okay.
Caller, you live.
God bless. Okay. Jose Villanueva from Puerto Rico.
Jose,
Javier
bendiciones.
Luis, how are you?
I'm good, Jose. How's everything?
Good, great. Great show. Great show. I'm just going to ask you, I was just going to ask you about that song you were singing. And what I was going to say, when you are coming to Puerto Rico?
Oh, we're going to talk about that. We're coming. We actually have a concert, which him, Jose Villanueva of TNT Puerto Rico, and Noel Vargas are putting together. The concert is going to be a 3-day concert event, June 13, 14, and 15, called 3 Nights in Paradise. Tres noches en el paraíso.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's going to be, Jose, it's going to be at Hobos Beach.
It's going to be right on Hobos Beach. God permit, and
In Isabela.
maybe we're going to do it in La Plaza de Isabela. Also.
Yeah, because there's talk that, correct me, Jose, if I'm wrong, but there's talk that we were only expecting 1,000, but I think it's almost reaching 2,000 people that are actually going to show.
So I'm down here. I'm just waiting for all the information to get everybody set up down here. I know they're coming from Colombia, Venezuela, Panama, California.
All right,
yeah,
make me more nervous.
We are expecting people, and they're expecting you down here. But I'm not going to take your time. Let someone else come into the line. And, guys, you're doing a great show.
Thank you, Jose.
Thank you.
Bendiciones.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Stay blessed.
Call you live.
Caller, you live.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, this is Irma Cache. Hi, brother.
Hey, Irma.
Irma, ¿cómo está?
How you doing?
I'm good, love. ¿Cómo está?
Bien, mi amor. Congratulations.
Gracias. Thank you. Irma Cache, she's another up-and-coming salsa artist. She just released her album last year.
Ah, congratulations.
And she has a great song and a video on YouTube called Eso se acabó. So look out. She's one to look out for too.
Okay.
Pero Irma, ¿cómo está?
I'm good. I'm good. Happy to see you on the program, and I just want to say hello and say that, believe it or not, this guy over there, Javier Luis, is like my brother.
Okay.
And he was the one who has the idea, and he directed my video clip from the song Eso se acabó.
Oh, okay.
He know his thing. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
what's up.
All right.
Good director.
Yeah, I wear a lot of hats.
I hear that.
That's
Muchas
great.
gracias, Irma.
Next to me is Miguel Piñeiro.
Oh, Miguel's there?
Yeah, he's here. He want to say hello to you.
Hello, Javier. How you doing, brother?
Miguel, ¿cómo está? I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you for calling in.
Awesome interview. Like it.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Miguel's
Jose
a great
Rivera
songwriter.
knows me, but he doesn't remember me. Someday we'll see each other again.
Who?
Jose Rivera. He's we were together in parades and stuff.
Oh.
And who is this?
You.
What's his name?
Miguel Pineda. How do you pronounce your last name?
Pineda?
Pineda.
Piñeiro.
Pinedo. Oh, what's going on, buddy?
Ah, you remember, right?
Oh, man, yeah. He's got that name you can't forget.
He was
How
doing,
you been,
he was
man?
doing stage work with Adi Rodriguez and
Yeah, well, Audie, yeah,
Hector Burke.
legit, yeah. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
This year we're bringing it back. In September, the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade is coming back. I'm going to be on stage with my idol, the guy that actually made me and encouraged me to MC and festivals, Audie Rodriguez.
Artie.
Adi Rodriguez. You know, Adi Rodriguez was the engineer on our album, Imacachez's album.
Oh, right. Yes, because he's a great producer, engineer.
Yeah.
And he's actually worked on several other artists that DAYVON and I know as well. Right. And, you know, aside from the fact that, you know, he recently had a passing from his beautiful wife, he's starting to come back out of his shell now. And, you know, he's doing a lot more work. And this is just like an evolution of Audie. And if he's working with you, Javier, and your friend, you know, you guys, that just speaks volumes of your personalities, because to deal with Audie, you have to be a good person.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
I wrote the 3 songs on Imacachez's CD. Artie was the one that engineered it. He also did the photography for the CD.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Yeah. No, we gotta invite Irma over.
Absolutely.
Yeah. One of these days, we're going to be there.
All right. Well, thank you for the call, man. It was great speaking to you, man.
Yeah, same here. Javier Luis, God bless you, brother.
Bendiciones. Thank you.
All right.
Love you,
All
my
right.
brother. Bye-bye.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
God bless. All
Thank
right.
you.
That leads me to another question, because we was talking about performances.
Right.
You actually made history being the NYC Latino history. You made NYC Latino history by being the first to perform in the Lincoln Center at the Merkin Concert Hall.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was fun. Merkin Concert Hall. Wow, that was 2017. They've always performed classical opera, violin, you know, in the hall there, and I actually did a promotional tour in Puerto Rico on WAPA TV, which is a very hard channel
To get on.
Right. Hard channel, especially the 2 shows that I did my show on, the promotion on, and it was great. It was loud. It was loud because even the people that worked there, they were like this. They were like, "Wow, you guys are so loud." I was like, "You never heard of Salsa Band before?" So it was great. It was in September, right before Maria hit.
Okay.
Right before Maria hit. So yeah, it was a great experience. I've had a lot of experiences in this journey. SOB, Sounds of Brazil. Right. I've done shows there like twice a year for the last 10 years. Western Gate, Apollo Theater, so many places, Carnegie Hall. I've done a lot of things, and, you know, I'm blessed. I am blessed. I can't complain, you know, even though one wants to. You know, I've even wanted to throw in the towel a few times and give everything up, but you can't give up something that you are. You know, this is not something I chose. I always say this is something that chose me from birth, and you know, it's not something you can give up if it's really in your heart.
There you go.
You know?
All right, so let everybody know where they could get.
Hold on. No. He's a man of many hats. Before we even get into that, talk about your movie credits.
Oh my yes, how could I forget? That's right.
Oh,
Great pickup, Dayvon.
So, okay, most of them were extra work. I did
You got the 11th Day.
The 11th Day, Salsa Lesson. Salsa Lesson was the one movie, an independent film that was picked up at the Latino Film Festival, and I played the best friend of the main character.
Okay.
So I actually got a lead to speak in that role.
Right.
Even though the other independent films I spoke also. But, you know, acting is another passion of mine. You know,
Yes.
I've never really dabbled into it, but acting is a passion. I've always kind of wanted to get into modeling also, but I was like, nah, let me just stick to singing. Let's not get out of control, Javi.
Right. Now you also did some extra work in like Carlito's Way and
Carlito's
Martial Law
Way.
and stuff like
they
that.
cut my part out. I got to tell you the truth, because it was the scene on 116th Street in Lexington where, you know, where the subway is, the out above subway.
Right.
When they dressed me up, I had a curly afro, I had fringe jacket with bell bottoms and platform boots. It took place in the 70s, the movie. And so when they said action, I was to walk down the street and across, and I bumped into Al Pacino's shoulder by mistake. And so that's why you don't see me in the film. But I was there.
You don't judge Al.
I'm sorry, Al. I didn't mean to hit you, bro.
What's going on, Big Rich?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Back to what you were saying.
Oh, man. No, just, you know, this is a man of many hats. And as you can see, you know, Renaissance man, right? And as an individual who did it on an independent level where he invested in himself. So anything is possible as long as you believe in yourself. And, you know, I like to say is the generation we came up in as well, because our generation, where us three came up in, was all about hard work and doing for yourself.
Yeah.
And that so that you could provide, right? But most importantly, about community, right? The sense of respect, honor, chivalry, which I see every time. And look at the calls you got. You know, you're a person that's well liked and loved.
Thank you.
And the numbers on the screen don't lie. You know, we reached up to 25 people that were just, you know, tuned in, and look at all the loves you got and all. You know, this shows that you're gonna be impacting so many more people. You've already impacted the people that are tuned in, but so many more, because they're gonna share and they're gonna keep saying, listen, this is what we've been waiting for. All right. I mean, you don't just sing, you act. And you're well spoken, and you have a kind heart.
Thank you.
And that's something that we here love to promote.
Mama did a good job.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's what I get.
Yeah.
You know, because you could tell a person that grew up with a good mom versus a person who didn't have the proper training.
Right.
You know,
Right.
because there are people that grow up with their parents and don't have the proper training.
Right.
Because they want to be their friends.
Yeah.
You know, and just like you said, she put your ass to work on Saturdays, play that music, and that's why you singing those hits today.
You know who my friend was? La Chancleta and the Belt.
There you go.
Those were my best friends growing up with Mom.
All right, let everybody know where they can find your music and how they could contact you if they want to get in touch with you.
Well, I'm on Facebook, facebook.com Javier Luis Música, and Instagram Javier Luis Voz. I do have a website, javierluis.net, and you can reach me, my name, Javier Luis, VOX, at Yahoo. Yeah, I still use Yahoo. Don't judge me.
I do too.
And you could also reach me through Noel Vargas, his page, and DJ Julio Ponce. They have pages on their Facebook. And also, I'm preparing to go on a concert out in Ecuador come April, and Colombia, and then, like I mentioned, in Puerto Rico. So again, thanks to VMP Records, thanks to Julio Ponce and Noel Vargas and everybody involved, things are happening.
So once you return from, that Latin American tour, because that's what it is.
Yeah,
you're going through Latin America.
Yeah.
Be sure to come back with some footage and speak about that event, because
definitely.
Dayvon and I always speak the difference between doing a regular Madison Square Garden or Barclays or Radio City, Lehman College versus a stadium. And that's where you're headed, buddy. You're going to those countries where you play soccer and there's 150,000 people that filled those stadiums, and
Yeah, I don't know what waits for me. I've never traveled outside of the States to perform. Never.
Thank you, Andy. Saying great show.
Andy, gracias.
Glad it
Thank
was
you.
in English. Well, we're here catered to the community. All right, Javier, one more time. Please let everybody know the platforms they could find you.
Sure. All my music are on digital platforms. Refugio is actually on YouTube. Noel Vargas VMP Records. I'm on Facebook.com, Javier Luis Música, Instagram, Javier Luis Voz. My email is javierluisvox, VOX at yahoo.com. And you can also reach me through DJ Julio Ponce Jam and Noel Vargas on Facebook.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor and a pleasure having you here, Javier, and look forward to seeing more work and working with you in events as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please support our brother, as he's something special for the music industry. All right, coming up next, we're going to go right into that favorite time of mine. Dayvon's Pick of the Week. He's got some good ones coming up just to close out the show. And I always enjoy, because I was listening to the music he shared, and it's always great. But and just to follow up with Javier's music, so it goes right perfect with the weather and all. Yes. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again. This is Javier Luis Voz, only on Extremities ENT on iAccess Radio, the best podcast you find in the world. See you in a few.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start this off for the music segment. We're gonna go right into the music segment with an artist by the name of Roger Harper, and the song is called Eternal Love on Extremities ENT Show on iAccess Radio. Let's go.
I want you, baby, body and soul. Don't want no other to have and to hold. No if buts or maybes, no searching no more. Our souls will become one in eternal love. I know you feel the same way. Our minds and hearts are one. My lover and my best friend, united we become. You took my hand in marriage. Our word is our vow to love, honor, and cherish in eternal love. Yeah, eternal love. One on one, you and me, passion becomes ecstasy. Take care of you, take care of me. I love you and you love me. One on one, you and me, passion becomes ecstasy. Take care of you, take care of me. I love you and you love me. I know you feel the same way. sorrow. My lover and my best friend, united we become. Heartbeats, syncopation, desire of our love. Forever in my life now, eternal love.
Welcome back to the X-Tremitiez ENT Talk Show. That was a great track that I enjoyed.
That was Roger Carper, Eternal Love on the X-Tremitiez ENT Show on iAccess Radio. The next record we're going to get into is a gentleman by the name of Romeo Johnson, and the song is called Till Tomorrow on the X-Tremitiez ENT Show on iAccess Radio. Let's go.
DAYVON's Pick of the Week.
Hey, baby, where you going? No, you don't have to leave right now. Of course not. Yeah, stay and chill for a while. I want you to. I love you, baby. I love you so much. Baby, baby, baby. Baby, please don't go, oh darling. Don't you know I still love you so? Honey, honey, baby, darling, you know I still care, and I still got lots of love to share. You for me, me for you. Oh, baby, we'll be going through love so deeply till tomorrow. You have stolen my mind completely. Have a heart and hold me sweetly. Now I still till tomorrow, baby, baby, baby. Please, girl, don't go. Ooh, don't you know I still love you so? Honey, if you leave me, I'll go crazy. I still care. Oh, you know I still care for you.
sir. Yes, sir. Romeo Johnson on the Extremities ENT show on iAccess Radio. And the next record that we're going to get into will be Jazz Roscoe, last record of the day. Standing right here on Extremities ENT show on iAccess Radio. Let's go.
Oh my, oh my, another round for two. It's for this woman sitting next to that guy in blue. I know she's watching, I can see her following my every move. But she ain't gotta worry, 'cause my eyes are on her too. And I just wanna know why you are. Tell me why you're sitting staring at me over there. I'm standing right here. You wanna make your move. You're acting like you really wanna do something to me. Still standing right here, waiting on you, lady. I understand that you with your man is uncomfortable, but I'm still standing right here. Got my eyes on you, baby. Tell me why you sitting staring at me over there when I'm standing right here. Come and talk to me, baby. I understand you with him, and I mean no disrespect. But judging by this eye contact, there is something that he lacks. So let me interrupt you. Give you something you've been longing for. Please you when you need it. I hold you when you're lonely. I feed you when you're hungry. Make love to you when you're hungry. I know that you've been missing all that he ain't giving. I can give you that and more. And sugar, you won't have to stay from across the room. You'll be walking through my front door. The keys to my heart are in the palm of those pretty little hands. It happened when you looked into my eyes. So why don't you come a little bit closer? Why you all the way over there when you could be right here with me? Tell me why you're sitting staring at me over there when I'm standing right here. Acting like you really wanna do something to me. Wait, no, you let it break it down. Oh, oh my, oh my, oh, 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 oh. Singing me, oh my, oh my. Play that thing, Roger. Singing me, yeah, yeah. Tell me why you're sitting over there when you see me standing right here, waiting on you, lady. Don't make me wait too long. I know you want it, girl. Come on over here with me. Oh, baby. Come on over here with me. Oh, girl. Come on over here with me. Oh, baby. on over you and me. Oh, babe. Come on over you and me. Oh, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, standing right here, girl.
Jazz Roscoe standing right here on the Extremities ENT show on iAccess Radio. We're going to take a quick music break and then we're going to close out the show. And
But before we do that, you had told me, and I remembered, we have to say rest in peace to a great comedian who passed away.
Oh, yeah, Richard Lewis. Yes, Richard Lewis passed away.
Richard Lewis used to do a lot of self-deprecating comedy, and, you know, he would speak about politics and stuff, and you know, he was a good laugh. So rest in peace to him, and you know, our prayers go out to his family, and take care of yourself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We'll be back right after this commercial break, like DAYVON said.
It's sad to think we're not gonna make it. And it's gotten to the point where we just can't think it. Ooh, for some ungodly reason, just won't let it die. No, I guess neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye. Oh, I keep wondering what I'm gonna do without you. And I guess you must be wondering the same thing too. Ooh, so we go on together, living a lie. 'Cause neither one of us wanna be the first to say goodbye. Every time I find the nerve, every time I find the nerve to say I'm leaving. Oh, the memories, those old memories, they get in my way. Oh, Lord knows it's only me. Oh, He knows it's only me that I'm deceiving. Ooh, when it comes to saying goodbye, that's a simple word that I just cannot say. There's no possible way this can have a happy ending. I don't see it, baby. No, no, no. So we just go on, go on hurting and pretending, and convincing innocence, to give it just one more try. Because neither one of us wants to be the first to say. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say. Oh, neither one of us wants to be the first to say. Farewell, my love. Goodbye. Oh.
Welcome back to the Extremities ENT Talk Show on our Access Radio. That was DAYVON Pick of the Week. As you know, my favorite segment, because he's always coming in with those classics that no one's heard yet and timeless music. So who are we shouting out this week for the mail-ins?
For the mail-ins, man. Actually, the mail-ins is always going to be platinum. Right, so far as platinum delivery. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. Shout out to everybody that's been on the chat today. You know what I'm saying? Sorry we didn't get a chance to correspond back and forth the way we wanted to, but you know, we definitely appreciate you tuning in and watching us, you know what I'm saying, and showing us love. So definitely appreciate that. If you want artists, you want to send music through, you can always hit me, DAYRF13@gmail.com or Rambo
BX180@yahoo.com. And look at Nilsa Matos and Nancy and all you ladies that are going back and forth. Thank you, Carmen, for saying you love the show and that you guys don't want to get off. But yeah, it's time for us to go because we got another great show coming on right after. It's called Hood to Hood Radio. And you know, they got a great cast, Joey, Nikki, and our brother right here who's about to turn up on the ones and twos. So, you know, he's going to make you want to groove. So if you like, you know, stay on or log on to Hood Radio because they're a great group of people that throw some phenomenal events.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Big up to the whole Access Radio family from
shout out Big Al, Gatekeeper, everybody over there behind the enemy lines, and all the other shows on iAccess Radio.
That's right, and be tuned as we come back next week. We're gonna give you the calendar for March. March Extremities ENT has a couple of events on the 16th. Of course, you know that's with Equinox. That's with BronxNet. The 23rd is with Equinox. And then we have Mako-san.
Okay.
As well this month. So three events. Extremities ENT is a part of this month. And then we are actually in the works of being a part of something great coming up soon where DAYVON's going to be a judge and I'm going to be MC right back at the Warner. That's in the works right now. So any of you artists that want to be a part of something special, hit up DAYVON and myself. And we look forward to working more with you, the community, and giving you the best every week. Because, you know, without us, you know, there's no you. And without you, there's no us. And we all we got.
Yes, we are.
So if I learned something more today than I did yesterday, it wasn't a day wasted of life. Thank you so much. And I'm grateful to be alive. Another day to be here to celebrate my brother.
Yes, sir. Likewise. Live, love, life, and take care of each other, people. Peace and blessings.
See you next week.